Epilepsy is a neurologic condition caused by irregular brain activity. It causes people to have recurring seizures. Some people are born with it. Other causes include head injuries, tumors, lead poisoning, stroke, and infection. Most of the time, the cause of epilepsy is unknown.
Seizures can look really different.
Dr. Tatiana Falcone works with many children and teens at the Cleveland Clinic's Epilepsy Center.
Sometimes you can see it and patients are moving, their arms, their legs, but sometimes seizures can look like the patient suddenly stop, and sometimes people think, oh, maybe they're distracted and they might be having an absent seizure.
Unfortunately, children with epilepsy are often targets of bullies.
Bullying is a very big problem for kids with epilepsy. And like what we see is like sometimes it's so hard for the kid to advocate for themselves about the bullying that we tend to see this when the kid is having like physical issues. So when the bully is kicking them, hitting them, and the parents suddenly see the bruises is when we know about the bullying. It takes like 6 months before we know or the school knows. Cyberbullying that is really frequent now with all the access that we have to all the electronic media. People are calling other people bad names, are making fun of them, and they do it in a group fashion so people don't think about it, and it's so easy to make comments when you're not in front of the person, and this is really hurting their feelings as much as someone pushing them.
Dr. Falcone says parents need to be proactive and communicate regularly with school staff.
It's very important to have everybody on your team trying to help your child. So if the school knows what kind of epilepsy your kid has and they have a seizure action plan in place, and they know how to help your kid academically and socially, they'll also be an advocate for your kid. There's nothing that scares other kids more than don't knowing what someone is acting different. So when that happens, people start creating stories about what's going on, and that could start like the whole isolation process and bullying. So as a parent, educating the people at the school, educating the other kids in the classroom, like bringing people to the school to talk about epilepsy in Epilepsy Awareness Month, doing like campaigns in your school to teach about epilepsy. I think it's important because that way when people know, then the stigma decreases, and then people are more likely to help your kid.
For Fox 8, I'm Dr. Marc.
Dr. Marc is sponsored by the Cleveland Clinic.